Hey, welcome to A-Aron Reacts, and welcome back, Angels. And again, there's an announcement in here for you returning Angels, but if you're here for the first time, I want to welcome you to my channel where I'm a jazz musician and salsa dancer, and as such, I feel music in every way, from the melody, harmony, rhythm, lyrics, and visuals, and every reaction is an experience, and this certainly will be no exception. Angelina Jordan at age 10, she is something spectacular if you don't know who Angelina Jordan is, and we're super excited to be continuing kind of in a journey going back to her early years per a request from Buy Me a Coffee from Jim Bro. Thank you very much, Jim. This is What a Difference a Day Makes, where she actually, and again, it can be called What a Difference a Day Made, where she had one of the most spectacular performances ever at the age of 8. Outdoor concert, I reacted to that. Here we're showing her in the Kongsberg Jazz Festival, which is about a month after I'd done the previous reaction to Soul. So definitely check that out. We're continuing that journey here. Now for you Angels, I had announced in the last video that we were going to start our A-Aron Angel Quest, and we're going to be starting it in this video. So here, I want you to look out for an angel clue. And that's going to be paired with something either visual or audio that gives you a hint to Angelina. So it's paired together. That's going to be your clue that there's a clue there. And so it should be pretty obvious. That said, all of these clues are going to come together over the next 9 videos or next 10 videos, and we're going to actually take you on a journey to make a big announcement, and they're all going to piece together, and we're running a little bit of a contest. The first person, or it could be a group of up to 4, that emails me at aaronreactsyt@gmail.com will get a special prize, but you don't have to participate from that perspective. This will benefit everybody. Big, exciting announcement coming up as a part of that. And so certainly you want to piece the clues together and follow along and just have some fun with us. Why not, right? Nevertheless, let's get to this one. It will certainly be a good time. This is the Kongsberg Jazz Festival where she always shines, and I believe I've been seen this concert. In fact, I know I have. I've seen the performance here because we got Melody Gardot. And actually, this video link starts partway through the concert, so I know it's not the first song. So what I did is I rewound about 15 seconds. There's a risk I run in this that it's something I haven't heard, in which case, oops, I'm going to hear the ending of it, and I'll full disclaimer it. But I've started to learn recently, especially when it's part of a longer concert, I like these transitions, especially when it's in the middle of the concert. So, you know what I'll do? I think I went about 15 seconds. I think to maybe lessen that chance, maybe I'll go forward another 5 seconds, and we'll go about 10 seconds. So let's do that. Let's get to it. Okay, I haven't heard this one. I'm guessing every time we say goodbye. The reason I like to do that, and it's just kind of a new thing, is you get the experience of being there in that song. In this case, we saw the audience. Now, of course, that may not happen. They might go right to it, and there could be any number of potentials. But here, it actually worked out beautifully, where we can actually get that transition of one song to the next, which I feel like helps you better understand the context, right?
What a difference a day makes. 24 little hours.
What a difference in audio quality from what we saw in Soul, and my goodness, she sounds magnificent. Such a strong, bold sound, so much more than we had seen at the 8-year-old version. And in fact, I feel this is more Dinah than the hybrid version that we were talking about. But let's get to it. She always starts in that Dinah voice, though, regardless. So we'll see where she takes it.
What a difference a day.
A little smile from the bassist, which we haven't seen from my other reaction.
24 little hours.
Little smile from her.
Brought the sun the flowers.
Okay, it was hard to hear in Soul, and I put the disclaimer there. There's been a little while since I reacted to her other, What a Difference a Day Makes performances, so I could be wrong. But I feel like she goes completely into her head voice here, where she was more mixed before. She had more of a full sound, and she kind of channels that more upper register here when she slides up to the top, that where there used to be. Yeah, it's more airy, it feels. But even the rain there, again, she's channeling her inner Dinah. I love it. I love the way the band hit the blue and she hit it with them. That is just such a smooth sound. Oh dear. Okay. Since you said you were mine, Lord, what a difference a day. There's a rainbow with only skies above can be stormy. Since that moment of bliss, that religious it's heaven. And the band is just grooving. That drummer is just, he's creating a slick tempo there to back it up. Honestly, I feel like there's a little bit of a disconnect in the feeling that she's given with the band, quite honestly. But at the same time, I feel like it works. It's actually making me groove. So much control. And the difference is you. I just don't remember. But I don't feel like on that last she did introduce a vocal fry before. I feel like that's new. I know I cut it off. Let me finish the song, right? And the difference is you. So the other thing I'm noticing, and again, the memory is not serving me well, guys. I'm being transparent here. But my feeling is it wasn't there. In the earlier year versions is the way that she's sustaining her notes and the amount of control at the very end of each note and just the general phrasing, I feel like is a big improvement. There's just so incredibly much control. With the way that she's finishing out her phrases here, right? And she's shifting her voice. We saw her flip her range as I talked about in the beginning. And of course, just so much control, even at the 8-year-old version, right? Like, we know that. The outdoor concert, just ridiculous. But I do feel like this was a refinement. And certainly much better sound from the band here, and just overall recording than we heard in Seoul recently. I heard. But yeah, just another beautiful one. Again, you can almost see and hear the progression. The other thing I noticed, and it was just literally occurring to me, is just maybe I didn't pay much attention. And this isn't just for her What a Difference a Day made. I feel like this is the age where she's starting to actually create ease of her body. Like I'm trying to think of how to phrase it. Right? Like, I notice her body posture and the gestures she makes with her mouth and so forth, at the 8 and 9-year-old age are not awkward in any way, shape, or form. I don't even want to suggest that, but, it feels like, it looks to me like it's more work for her. Where here, everything feels more relaxed. It feels more natural in terms of the way that we saw this at one point, and, just the way that she's creating these shapes around her sounds. And of course, I'm not a vocalist or vocal major, so I can't hyper-analyze that. I think that would be an interesting topic if you want to point a vocal, major vocalist to, Angelina's development is that piece. But that's again, probably very poorly framed memory on that from my part, but I feel like that has developed here as well. So that's what I'm noticing. All right. I think I'm going to wrap this one up. Thank you much. I'm curious if you saw and found the clue. You know what? Let's only do it for this one. Only this one. All right. And let's see if you made it this far. But for this one, go ahead and put in the comments. Don't look, well, I guess I probably need a little bit of a forewarning, so there might be a spoiler. Okay, put in the comments, but start it with spoiler : so that somebody doesn't look at it, right? Or, I don't know, we're probably going to spoil it for people anyway. But my point is, I'd love to get more engagement and get people more involved with this and to try to understand it. And I'm curious if people are actually doing it. Are you actually following this game? And are you figuring out? So for this one, put in the comments, spoiler : and then what do you think the clue means? What is the clue and what does it mean? And I think I probably won't respond to confirm those, but I'm really curious, and you can start to create a community among yourselves in the chat. So thank you much. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so yet. Please consider joining us over at a-aronreacts.com/angels. Thank you much, and we will see you in the next one. Take care.